Hi everyone. I was going to make this video last week, but I've had some technical issues with my software, but I think I'm starting to get back up and running now. So anyway, I just wanted to make a short video about a dream that I had, which I do believe was from the Lord. You know, a few times over the past weeks and months, I keep hearing stories, reading stories, and so forth about the skies being a strange colour. And this was one recently. If you put green skies into Google, there's a couple of images here. One here, see it larger. Where, what does it say? So this is South Dakota, and the sky turned green. Highly unusual. And there's another image here. I think this is one of the original ones that I saw. So this is from the New York Times, saying a strong storm turns the sky green in South Dakota, and it's highly unusual. And I have seen a couple of other stories about how the skies are turning into a different colour in various locations across the globe. I can't remember what the other colours were. Let's try. I don't know. Strange colour skies. Let's see what this one brings up. So I've got one here. Got weird orange here, pink and white it says. And there's also, I've noticed stories about strange like rainbow formations, that kind of thing. Oh, there's one here. Purple skies seen across England. Didn't know about that one. But anyway, I had a dream about purple skies. So basically, I mean, if you go back in through my previous videos, there is a story there about a dream that I had. I was with my family, my wife and my two children, and we had to escape. I'll not say it all in detail, but I do believe it's from the Lord. So basically, it was, the flooding around our home, and there was like Roman arches which like collapsed, and as the water was coming through, and I think it's got something to do with the collapse of the old Roman Empire or something. And so we escaped our home and went up a narrow path onto round the edge of a cliff, and various moons showed up in the sky, and they were just popping like bubbles. And as the bubbles popped, a moon appeared. So there were multiple moons in the sky, and we escaped. And I do believe it's a dream about me and my household escaping some kind of tragic event that's coming to the earth at some point. I do believe it's from the Lord. And funnily enough, while speaking about this now, there's a channel called End Time Dream and Vision, which is run by Bob Barber. And I can remember that he was talking about someone else's dream on there. I just watched it last week, and it has a vision of like the rapture event, and Jesus appeared in a bubble in the sky to someone. Just thought that was weird. But anyway, this dream again, me and my family are looking at the skies. I actually did a image of this. Here it is. So we're looking at the skies off in the distance. So we're like, I'm not sure what the situation was, where we were, if we were camping or anything else. I don't know. But we were gazing at the skies, and the skies were strangely deep purple, even more deeper than this. I just tried to do a quick approximation of it. So the skies were strangely purple in a way that was like not seen before, not normal, not it's like nothing that anyone has ever seen before. And the formations of the clouds were like almost silky, plastic looking. Like it was like an oil painting in a way. It's hard to explain, but there was something very strange about the clouds and the deep purple colour of the skies. And as we looked at the skies, the clouds were moving around in a formation, and they appeared to, in the end of the dream, the clouds formed and they appeared to form like a Chinese dragon. That said, let me try and see if I can pull up an image here. So, yeah, Chinese. Yeah, so these are some images of some Chinese dragons. So the clouds sort of formed like the outline, as it were, of a Chinese dragon. You know, like these kind of things, like I'm not sure exactly what shape. It was sort of like, it was more simplistic. So maybe I should have done this before starting the video. I just decided it's like 1:15 in the morning now to do this video. So maybe something like the first one, but the head was at the other side, I think. And it was like looking in the opposite direction. So the clouds in purple, the clouds are looking weird enough as it was to start off with. You know, formed this dragon, and I think me and my children and wife said, "Whoa, look! It's like changing into a dragon or something like that." I'm not sure if we said it or not. If I'm just adding that part, I don't know. It's like it was a good couple of weeks ago now, this dream. But anyway, so I prayed about it to the Lord, saying, "Lord, is this just a dream, or was this from you?" And I do believe the Lord has confirmed to me that yes, it was another dream from Him, and it normally is the case that I'm to make a video about it. So this is my own opinion next of what the dream means. This is not an interpretation in any way, but I do believe it's a warning dream. That something is to come, an event is to come. Maybe it's got something to do with what I saw with the moons, the multiple moons in the sky. And look out, basically, for purple skies. And when purple skies come, there must be something going on with China. That's the only thing. That's my interpretation of it. And that China, you know, the king of the south, the east, which I believe the Bible describes in the end times of Revelation, it's a threat coming from China when the skies are purple. And it does remind me, just right now while speaking about this, like years ago, I had a dream where I was sat on a bench. It was an L-shaped bench. Funnily enough, I am now sat in my new L-shaped office. But anyway, on an L-shaped bench, and it was about China. Maybe I need to dig up that video and I'll pray about it, whether or not I should bring that up again. And maybe it's got some connection to do with the moons. I do think, you know, something very odd going on with the moon. It's not just the dream that I had about multiple moons. It's like, in the book of Revelation, it talks about, it depends in which way to interpret it, as though in the end times, when the 7-year tribulation period is happening, you know, that the sun is darkened, and you know, something comes out from space, something like a mountain. That could be a volcano, but there's lots of things to do with the moon and what goes off in the heavens in the book of Revelation. And I do believe that, you know, if you go back in history, people talked about, you know, another planet which whips by Earth ever so often. People call it Planet X or the Destroyer. And I do believe that potentially, in my opinion, all this, what I'm dreaming about, to do with multiple moons, maybe the multiple moons, you know, is the Destroyer coming in with its multiple moons, like another solar system, as it were. And you know, other people have had like dreams and visions about another planet, and in the end times, then if there's another planet there, it's not going to appear out of nowhere. It must be moving closer and closer to Earth. But anyway, that's my own opinion on it. So, but I do believe it's a warning dream from the Lord to look out for purple skies as a strange event and something significant as well, maybe. So that's all I have to say. I think I'll cut the video off now, so because normally what I tend to do is to start rambling on. So, Lord willing, I will be back for another video. If you do not yet know Jesus Christ, I would search for him today and seek his face, and go and read the book of Matthew, Mark, Luke, or John, and just ask Jesus to reveal himself to you, because I do believe we are in the end times, and things can go downhill very fast, and I do believe that the rapture will occur soon, but soon could be tomorrow. Soon, it could still be a decade. I don't know, but I do think that things are wrapping up very fast. I believe that there could be a huge end time revival in the end as well, but at what point the rapture of the church will be, I don't know. So today is a day of salvation.